Hi there, I'm Karen Greenside, a genetic counselor and founding executive director of JScreen. Today we're talking about a genetic test result called a variant of uncertain significance. That's a mouthful, I know, but I'm happy to break it down for you. When the lab performs cancer genetic testing, they're looking at your DNA for changes or variants that might impact your risk for developing cancer. Most variants fall into clear categories. They're either harmless or known to increase cancer risk. However, sometimes we find changes in cancer genes that don't fit neatly into either category. These are what we call variants of uncertain significance, or VUS. Think of a VUS as a genetic change where science hasn't yet gathered enough evidence to determine if it's harmful or harmless. Finding a VUS is quite common. It happens in 10 to 30% or more of genetic tests. Over time, as scientists gather more information, many variants get reclassified. A VUS might later be determined to be harmless, which is the most common outcome, or occasionally found to be associated with disease risk. So what happens if you receive a VUS result? First of all, don't panic. Your genetic counselor is available to explain what we know about this variant and what we don't know. Importantly, we typically don't recommend making medical decisions based solely on a VUS result. The genetic counselor can also look more closely at your personal and family health history to determine if there are other cancer risk factors. The genetic counselor may recommend testing other family members to gather more information. We recommend that you reach out to us every year or so to check if the variant has been reclassified. Remember, genetic knowledge is constantly evolving. What's uncertain today may become clearer tomorrow as research advances. If you receive a VUS result, genetic counselors are available to help you navigate the uncertainty and understand what it means for you and your family. If you have questions about variants of uncertain significance or want to learn more about genetic testing, visit jscreen.org for more information. Genetics isn't always black and white, but having support to understand the gray areas can make all the difference in your health journey.